Hey everybody, here's proof that Antifa is, as I have long suspected, a name that was created as a trick to fool the American media into thinking that there is some sort of left-wing organization that is as much to be feared as right-wing organizations that are listed as official hate organizations. Because there are some who have said, well, their Antifa groups are on the list of the Southern Poverty Law Center and so on. Look, not true. Take a look at this, okay? I want you to take a careful, close look at this because this is growing. Right here, this was from Democratic Underground. The website owner name is private, but the owner used a Russian privacy service as its registrar to register Antifa.com. And the upload date, creation date was 2002, upload date 2017. And they don't want you to know the name at all, but the registered city is St. Petersburg. That's Russia. Provides a phone to Russia. Registered email is whois.privacy at privacyid.com, which means they don't want you to know who it is. Okay? Are you? And the privacy services provided by what's called Domain Protect. All right? A reporter with the conservative news organization One America News typed Antifa.com and thought it was associated with Joe Biden, but the domain points to a Russian privacy service, which means if you talk about Antifa, you say Antifa is real, it's not real. I've told a number of people this. I tried to tell friends this. Antifa is a public relations trick. But what happens is that the media, much of which is financed by right-wing organizations, pumps this information out again and again and again. Social media reflects it again and again and again, and guess what? People begin to believe the lie. It's time to stop believing the lie. Antifa is a right-wing trick to take the focus off white supremacist hate groups. That's why it was established. So then the president can say, well, there are, remember the whole both sides thing? Bad people on both sides? It's a trick. Complete trick. Subscribe to Zenny62 and bookmark oaklandnewsnow.com. So if you now go to Antifa.com, you'll find the site is unavailable. The site is currently unavailable. If you're the owner of this website, please contact your hosting provider to get this resolved. Wah, wah. And then guess what? If you happen to search Antifa.org, okay, you will find, first of all, if you go to Antifa.org, it says Antifa is not an organization. Remember Donald Trump tweeted the United States of America will be designating Antifa as a terrorist organization. Remember that? Black Lives Matter. Okay. Now, this domain was purchased by someone in Florida. Okay, and you would say, how do I know that? Because I did a whois lookup for that as well, and found the designation, which told me, here we go right here. See, take a look, all right? Network Solutions, all right? Florida, United States, Antifa.org. Again, but the privacy lock is on that one as well. Okay. So someone bought Antifa.org, which tells me two things. First of all, that if there was really an Antifa organization, they would have bought every designation they could, A, and then B, if this was a true organization, regardless of focus, but if it was truly, a deliberate effort, all of the domains would have been purchased, and there would have been a clear directive that they were ran by one organization, as opposed to Antifa.com having a Russian designation, Antifa.org, Florida, and in support of Black Lives Matter, and so on. So if you're thinking about Antifa.net, well, guess what? That too is purchased, but it's for sale for $800 by someone. Private registration once again. 6,303 days old. Scottsdale, Arizona. But the IP location is in Kansas City, Missouri. 2 registrars with 2 drops. So, point I'm making is that not only is Antifa not an organization, even the purchase of the various domains under Antifa is disorganized and unfocused. Again, it was simply a right-wing creation to take the focus off extreme right-wing hate groups and put it on protesters who were simply peacefully marching against the actions of those organizations. But then some would get into skirmishes with them. And then, of course, there were people who would go out and loot, some of who I contend were paid to do their dirty work, and then cause even more political confusion. When you look closely at this, you can't help but come away with the observation that this is actually planned for political reasons. There's no such thing as Antifa.